Was Aline always in there? I feel like she was, but maybe she wasn't. Because they do update the title screen a lot. It is a Trails thing to do. Okay. This
Very well.
Sure.
Understood.
Right.
Very well. Performing shard search.
Ice cream! Get your ice cream here!
This is an adequate spot for fishing. There appear to be fish here.
Okay. Honestly, I have no idea what I was doing. You look at the guide that I have open. We did the devil's murder request, right? Book hunt. Okay, Shahina. Tyrell time, Sullivan, get a new topic.
Time to
I
depart.
think we already talked to Shahina.
That's already confirmed on our end, though.
We already got a new topic from him. Terrace area. Is that still in the Tyrell Times?
I'd really like to cover that.
Maybe they're talking about the Macmillan Cafe.
This one's gotta
Got something to ask you.
I don't really want to read all this. I love you, Daddy.
Got a question for you.
Grand Circuit area.
Maybe we should start studying astronomy. Can I interest you in some space-themed merchandise?
Can you spare a moment?
What are you saying? I'm nobody's daddy. By the Ferris wheel. Where the fuck is the Ferris wheel?
So, like, speaking of
Hey,
summer
stop
fashion-
on by!
May I help you? Thank you.
Oh, the Dominions. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see that. Where is the Ferris wheel?
What are we waiting for?
Well, it says it's in the Tyrell
Let's be on our
district.
way.
Grand Circuit area.
I get to go shopping with Mommy!
Maybe we should start studying astronomy? Oh, that movie was the shit, man!
Dude, I have no idea where the fuck the
I'd really
Ferris
like to
wheel
cover
is.
that.
Found some.
On the grind? I am on the grind, dating.
Deposit confirmed.
How are you? Thank you for coming out onto my stream. Where the fuck is this Ferris wheel, dude? It's literally...
Please, step on up.
Coffee here is out of this world.
Can I interest you in some space-themed merchandise?
Happy to support you or watch. Thank you so much. Dude. Help. Where is the Ferris wheel in the... For a quest. I have no idea where the fuck this shit is. Okay. Where the frick is the Ferris wheel? Frick!
Speaking of summer fashion.
Hi Cross, how are you? Thank you for coming out onto my stream. Right now I'm just a little confused,
How about
but
a delicious ice
I'll
pop?
figure it out. Or if you will come yell at me and tell me what to do.
Performing shard search.
Let's see what we got.
That's not what I want though. Ferris wheel must be in the new areas.
Setting out.
No, you're good. Do your thing. It's way important in this story. Oh, there's the Ferris wheel. Holy shit, that's the Ferris wheel. Thank you. Halfway decent crowd like this can't be gathered for nothing. Are they running a race over there? Supposedly, today's event is a trial session of sorts for the GR Championship. Yeah, simply put, it's a race between commercial cars and hot rods instead of Z1 models. The bar to enter is a lot lower, so it's more accessible to amateur teams and underdogs. Real deal ain't till tomorrow, though. Today's race is just a dry run with the amateur teams mixed in. Well, compared to Z1, it would seem there are only so many fanatics who are partial enough to attend. That notwithstanding, from what I hear, there is value to be had in spectating these competitions. What better way, after all, to demonstrate the limits and potential of the cars we drive on a daily basis? Oh-ho! I knew you, of all people, would see the appeal, Master. That settles it, then. We'll make a beeline for the track. Stat. Elaine is like, I don't know him. I can't see him. I don't know him. Gathering info is still priority number 1, but I guess a quick peek won't do any harm. If there's truly no talking our way out of it, let's take a look at that dry run then, in addition to the rest of the district.
So then, in the next race,
That's a man.
Here at the Grand Circuit gift shop,
Anything
you can
strike
find
your fancy?
all manner of official Z1 merchandise.
Thanks.
While viewing displays of the most iconic.
I want to ride! I want to ride!
Here's Gigi.
Let me
I love
ask
you,
you
Daddy.
something.
I love you, Daddy. This is Gigi. We talked to you on the Orville net. Let's see. Here it is, as promised. Obtain slightly used Rax Parody magazine. Thanks. What a small world. I never would have guessed you were Inspector DeSwanny's beloved wife and daughter. Thanks for all you do for my husband. We were looking to get rid of the piles of old books around the house, and we'd figure we'd use the net to deal with them. But Gigi insists on doing the handoffs in person, so I took on this challenge with her. The Orville net is and will continue to be central to our lives, so this is probably quite educational. This book looks important. Are you really fine with giving it away? Yes, it was just gathering dust on a bookshelf. Please give it to someone who needs it. I owe you one. You too, kid. Thanks. Please visit Montmartre again with your family. Yeah, I'll come back with Daddy. Van and the others told Sarah and Shahina about getting the book and agreed to meet up at a cafe in Tyrell District. Whoa! To think the day would finally come when I get to read this book. Tyrell Times special issue, Rack's Parody. Come see the riveting performance of Layla Atur, a traditional dancer from the Central East. Atur, isn't that your last names? Oh, I get it now. Yes, this is about our late mother. This is an interview of her while she was still an active dancer. We weren't even born yet at this point. We happened to learn about it from someone in the entertainment industry not too long ago. Ever since, we've really wanted to give it a read. That makes sense. Look, Sarah, Mom looks so young here. In fact, you and her look exactly alike. You think so? From looking at these pictures, the vigorous feel of these dances reminds me of you. You definitely inherited that from her, I'd say. Oh, stop. I'm not nearly this nimble. You know, we never got to see the side of Mom. When she was young, I mean. She must have worked her butt off as a dancer. I imagine she did. She always looked so strong, and she was raising us, even when she was in terrible debt. We need to push ourselves even harder, both in our dancing and in our film work. For sure, even though we probably don't have a ghost of a chance reaching the level she did. But no, if we stick together, then maybe, just maybe, we can pull it off someday. Guess you both got something out of this then. Definitely. We owe you guys big time for finding this book for us. Now we can give 150% to the homecoming performance. No, even beyond that. Thank you so much, everyone. Don't mention it. You'll probably be up to your eyeballs for a while, but I hope you accomplish what you're setting out to do. And as always, if you got any problems in need of solving, you know who to turn to. Thank you. I hope you'll cheer us on. Oh dear. Then I believe we can consider this matter settled.
That takes care of that.
Reward deposited.
Please, step on up.
Yay! I get to go shopping with Mommy.
Okay.
What are we waiting for?
I didn't even read the quest, but I'm assuming it's a monster quest if we're here. Ah, this place is always so peaceful, no matter when I come here. If not for the monsters that pop up every now and then, it'd be perfect. Let's get this done quick so I can cast a line or two. If you want to fish after, that's all well and good, but don't forget, we're doing this for the safety of our guests here. Focus, Van. Lock in. That's what I tell my kids. Lock in. Got this. Head deep in the park. Fearsome foe is prowling around.
Take care. That's above an A-level threat.
Now's your chance for a shot boost.
Activating. Mystic Vision! Here I go! Cobalt Curtain. Activate! Mr. Arclight.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Here goes.
Go full throttle. ZOC, activate. Show them what you got.
Think fast. Take this. One more.
Show them what you got.
I should have S-broke
Time
and
for the main
then
event.
don't use my ability. I always get the order wrong.
And alive. Right.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Engaging skill.
Lord. Ornus! My sincere
I'll
thanks.
take that.
Don't screw with me! Getting fired up! Here goes!
You can do this!
Feast your eyes on me.
Now it's my turn.
Can you impede them?
Let's party!
Initiating drive.
You have my aid.
Initiating drive.
Have at it! Yeah. Have some of this!
Spell forth! Taking point!
Go all in on him. Got you covered.
By steel! Be round! My sincere
I'll
thanks.
take that. My chance.
I suggest we strike now.
Attack their weakness with an
suggest
art.
we strike now.
Let's party!
Activating
Bring
skill.
him to the pain.
Now it's my turn.
Some elements look effective.
Go on the attack.
Initiating drive.
You'll be sorry for that.
Now is an opportune time to boost.
I suggest we strike
Too
now.
slow!
Go all in on him.
We should go on the
Here goes!
We should go on the attack.
Burn in hell! Gilla Barrage!
Spell forth! You won't best me.
Engaging skill.
By steel. Be round! My sincere
I'll
thanks.
take that.
My aid.
Here to help.
Over here. All for you.
Prepare yourself! Got your back! I suggest we strike now. Too slow in the house!
Get to it, Eau Claire!
Now's a great time for a
Balls
sharp
in your court!
By steel. Be round! My sincere
I'll
thanks.
take that.
Now's your chance for a shot. Some elements look effective.
Let's party!
We should go on the attack.
Some
Fighting
elements
back.
activating skill.
Okay. Too slow. Get another.
Some elements look activating skill.
Okay. Too slow. Got your back.
I ain't showing any mercy. You're getting the full court.
Wait, no.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Skill performance enhanced.
Getting this choreo down pat. Getting this choreo down pat.
Level 2, nice. Firestorm.
I hope I
wanted
was of
monster.
assistance.
Reward deposited.
Any gray up? Sad. Can't explore Dirk Memorial Park yet? Okay. Cannot explore Dirk Memorial
Confirming
Park
your
yet.
schedule.
My thanks, Van.
Thanks. I love it.
Oh, I have 2 more connection events. I'm gonna do on yes, and I'm gonna do a lean.
Confirming your schedule.
Yeah, I guess I should do them now. Fans group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. My apologies. I was supposed to take him to the president's official residence, but it was too difficult with him hopping around in the car. Please, it's no trouble. It just so happens I have some free time, so I'm happy to help. You have to be a good boy, okay, Alphonse? You can't be causing trouble for the security personnel. I'd have the thought playing with Aaron would have tired him out, but it seems like he's still got energy for days. He probably got excited seeing so many people all at once. I think our best option is to take him for a walk until he's satisfied and calms down. Alright. Or that's what she said, sorry. Alright, I'll tag along since I'm already here. You've got a path you usually take, yeah? Time to do the rounds, Alphonse. Just give me a call once he calms down and I'll come pick him up. Right, thank you very much. Well, shall we get going? Gosh, what an adorable pupper. What's his name? Do you mind if I pet him? Please, go right ahead. His name is Alphonse. Who's a good boy, Alphonse? You are. Having a pet really gives you lots of opportunities to chat with people, huh? There are a lot of joggers around here, so interactions like this happen all the time. This has been his walk ever since he moved to the official residence, and I don't think he could be happier. For real? He goes for walks in Old Town too? No, this is his first time. I've been meaning to bring him here for a while now, and I thought this would be the perfect opportunity. It's too bad Fairy and the others aren't here with us. They're on their breaks too, so... But it's no biggie. They saw him earlier. Huh? Van? Agnes? You're back already? Whoa, look, it's a big boy! And he's all soft, totally different from Zeros. Wait, is this Alphonse, the doggy you told me about? Hiya, I'm Yume. Gosh, he's so cute. Can we pet him? Of course. Oh, Yume's playing with a dog. Where's my camera? I wonder if we have anything he can snack on. Geez, you'd think the circus came to town. And now we somehow made it to Center Marsh. I only meant to take him for a short walk, but we ended up all the way out here. This happens when I take Alphonse out. You know, I feel like I always see folks with dogs around here. Anybody can bring their dog here, so long as they're trained. Nearby, there's even... Oh, wait a second. Van, there's somewhere I want to go. Where? A shop or something? Not exactly. Follow me. Van followed Agnes to a certain facility at the edge of the Center Marsh. Then they returned with a number of new companions. Oh. Whoa, you guys need to calm down. My word, I've never seen them all take to someone so quickly. You were absolutely right, Agnes. I told you so. Stop enjoying this and help me. Hey, quit licking me. Ugh. Stop it. Hey, I want to play too. Now, come here. He's a dog guy. Phew. I thought I was a goner. Honestly, I'm kind of jealous. You sure are Mr. Popular, aren't you? Even the pups are vying for your affection. Huh? The dog what? What do you mean? What did it say? Hey, take it easy on me. But seriously, I had no idea you volunteered at an animal shelter. Seems like you've known the people there for a while. Yes, well, I have been doing it since childhood. Ever since Alphonse joined our family, actually. Did you know he was a rescue? Huh. So how'd he end up with you? Did the dog die? Oh, no, the dog didn't die, Fee. That would be so dark and sad. I was 10 when we first met. Dad had a day off for the first time in ages, so we all went out together as a family. But it started pouring on the way home, despite what the forecast had said. While we hurried home, my mother heard a quiet bark through the rain in Riverside. And that's when we found a cold little puppy crying out beside the overflowing river. Mom couldn't just leave him there, so she convinced Dad to let us take him home with us. We left him at the shelter we trusted for a time, but he kept barking and biting people. Even the shelter struggled to find him a home. Mom would visit him frequently. And what do you know? We ended up taking him in ourselves. Do you know what she said when Dad asked her why she cared so much about the dog? As soon as I saw him, I just knew. I knew that no matter what, Alphonse would be there for Agnes. I mean, look at his eyes. They're just as gentle and kind as yours. Oh, that makes me want to cry. Oh, that's so nice. Your mom said that, huh? Sounds to me like she knew just what to say to your old man. She really did. But she was right. Alphonse has always been by my side. Oh my god, that literally makes me want to cry. After Mom passed away and Dad and I drifted apart, Alphonse was like a brother to me. I'd be lying if I said I didn't miss him. But I think he's really enjoying life at the official residence. Man, hearing all that makes me feel kind of jealous. Sounds like you're living a better life than I am, bud. Not to throw my own pity party. Oh, Van, please. But you know what? If he's having a good time, then doesn't that mean he's not worried about you anymore? I bet you he knows exactly how much you've grown. He's your family, after all.
I hope you're right. But if I have grown, it's only because of everything I've learned spending time with you and everyone else. I hope that means Mom is resting easy, too.
Honestly, I don't know if I could ever show my face to her. Not only am I employing her teenage daughter in my line of work, but I'm also relying on her for pretty much everything. She's my first assistant, and she's irreplaceable.
Van, honestly, I feel like Mom's probably cheering me on. Both in terms of work and when it comes to my feeling. Van! Even Alphonse?
Man, they've really taken quite a liking to him. Hey, that's no fair, mister. I'm so jealous of you, young man. Someone help me already!
What was I even about to say? I know I said that one day I'd take the next step, but I need to take it at just the right time. Right, Mom?
Afterward, Alphonse finally calmed down, and after the security personnel picked him up, Agnes took an exhausted Van with her back to work. That's sad. That's nice and sentimental, but kind of sad. Agnes is such a good girl. She's so nice and kind to everyone. It's sad that her mother passed away. Okay.
Confirming your schedule.
The right bike. Elaine says... Oh, I didn't read these, I guess. The right bike. Elaine says she plans to buy an Orville bike, but she's been at a loss about which model to buy. She hoped I could help. I don't know what I can do, but maybe I should stop by. And then Agnes said, a message arrived from Agnes. She said her dog Alphonse has been making things difficult for her security personnel. She's going to check on him later when she has time. Maybe I'd better lend her a hand. Van's group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. Really can't make up your mind, can you? Keep going like this and you're gonna give yourself wrinkles. Forget I said anything. I knew it. Just looking isn't going to help me make a choice. I do think they're both magnificent machines, which is why you still haven't purchased one a week later. You'd be happy with either, right? So just go with your gut feeling. Just because I'd be happy with either doesn't mean it doesn't matter which I choose. I think you should choose none, Elaine, because motorcycles are very not safe. And anyone who wants to ride a motorcycle should not. And if you do ride a motorcycle, you should not ride it and you should sell it, because they're very unsafe and a lot of people get hurt on motorcycles every single year. It's like a very dangerous thing to do. It's just, I'm missing the last piece of the puzzle. Which is why I came to you, since you know all about this sort of thing. Elaine, I'm a car guy. That doesn't make me an expert on bikes. Anyway, the only thing left to do is give them both a test drive. Hey, mind if we take these two out for a spin? Nope, just drive safe. And Van, do me a favor, give her some definitive advice, you know, so she finally buys one. Don't worry, I'm on it. It's gotta be a real problem having an A-rank brakeser show up at your store and groan for hours on end. Ugh. My apologies. And so Van and Elaine took the bikes out onto the city streets, all so that Elaine could test drive the two machines and decide which one is right for her. Wow, the Red Star is just as fast as I heard. I can see why Hermes used this one for her delivery service. Wait, doesn't the Direwolf ride one too? Yeah, it's a popular model. Hell, I rented one out myself every now and then. After all, this sucker can go 2,300 SPH. There ain't a car out there that can match it for speed. And let me tell you, its aerodynamic shape is so damn cool. Cool or not, the speed is certainly a plus. It'd be perfect to help me get to the scene of an incident as fast as possible. So, this is what the large ETWS model feels like. Doesn't Brigard ride one of these? It feels like it's firmly planted on the ground. I bet it takes some time to get used to it. Yeah, but that machine's got the power and size to make crap roads and rough rides a breeze. Hard to recommend to newbies because of its weight, but I'm sure you'd get the hang of it real quick. Hell, you already showed off some moves with one back on Nemeth Island. And dressed like that, to boot. It's your fault I was dressed that way. It might not match the Red Star in speed, but it still holds up and it has a nice sense of stability. The fact that it can handle bad roads is a positive too, considering my line of work. Mind if we swap again, man? I want to give the Red Star another shot. Sure, be my guest. After that, they continued to switch bikes while riding through the city's different districts. Elaine constantly compared the characteristics and performance of each orbital bike, until finally... You seem even less sure than when we started. Driving them around just gave me a lot to think about. I'm sorry to make you stick around like this. I mean, I want to make a decision. Alright, I'm going to go with the Red Star. Its speed really is a big plus. Elaine? I can tell the ETWS is still calling to you, but what's so wrong with that? Aww. Both bikes are a work of art. Honestly, all that's left is to ask yourself which one feels the best to ride. And I think you know the answer to that question. Probably did before you even took it for a spin. But the fact that you're having trouble making a choice probably means you're thinking about the other stuff, aren't you? Like how the CEO of ETWS was arrested alongside your old man last year. This is why childhood friends can be such a pain. I get it. You think I'm focusing on something that doesn't matter. But I just can't disconnect everything. My father conspired with ETWS CEO to support the Mafia, and it resulted in that horrible tragedy. Sheesh. Thought it was odd an A-rank bracer like yourself was being so indecisive on something like picking out a new ride. Guess being unable to separate that stuff in your head is just like you, though. Van. Still, it's worth saying. Don't sweat the details. Don't stop yourself from doing what you want to do over crap like that. I agree. You don't really know how to hold back, do you? I mean, I'm struggling with genuine trauma over that event. Yeah, well, like you said, I'm your childhood friend. I can get away with being a jackass now and then. Ain't it better for you that I'm direct? I suppose you're right. Personally, I would have preferred if you referred to yourself as my ex-boyfriend. But I guess not saying that part out loud is just like you. Ugh, you got me there. But you're right. Maybe it's time I got over all of this. My mother suffered the most, and she's already moving forward. Yeah, I heard she's been working her tail off to get the Quincy Company back on its feet. You know, I still haven't been able to drop in and say hello to Simone after you and I reunited. Say hello? What for? You have real guts to do that as my ex. Unless... Can you please give me a break? After finishing the test drive, Van and Elaine returned to the shop in Riverside, and having finally made a decision, Elaine purchased her new bike. Went with the same one that Brigard rides. I'm glad I went with the ETWS. It feels perfect for me. Thanks for the advice, Van. No need to thank me. Man, a new bike. Starting to feel a little jealous, not gonna lie. But I could never cheat on my pickup. I draw the line at rentals. You are so dramatic. Alright, I'm going to take this home. You're renting a place pretty close by, aren't you? Lucky you. The Tyrell district is so nice. You could catch a movie or get some Eastern sweets whenever you want. Not that I have many opportunities, busy as I am.
Say, why don't you stop by for a little while, if you'd like?
Ho? Well...
Not in the way you're likely thinking, just to be clear. I thought I'd offer you some tea, as thanks for today. Days such as this make me so happy we found our way back to each other. I'm glad we can spend time together like this again. So, I thought at least this much would be all right.
Ah. All right. Since I'm already here after all, I might as well. I'm gonna assume you've got some of those world-class truffles from the Quincy Bell, yeah?
I most certainly don't. Whatever am I going to do with you?
Date him. Get married. Van and Elaine. Big ship. After that, Van dropped by Elaine's place and had some tea. After the short rest, returned to his work. Nice.
Confirming your schedule.
Okay. Now let's go do all of the
I guess
red
we're off.
markers. And then we can continue on the main story.
Yay! I get to go shopping with Mommy!
Can I interest
How's
you
your
in
day
some
been feeding?
space-themed merchandise?
What's been going on?
Hey, stop on by!
Let's go talk to Celise and Leon. But first, let me open this. Okay. Now let's talk to Celise and Leon.
Well, well. I hadn't realized you two were in the capital.
What the? Master Bearguard?
Greetings, Master. It's good to see you all.
Hello, Celise. Hello, Leon.
Hey, Arkride. Who the hell do you think you are? Think you can hog Master and go prancing around Edith without us, huh? Way to take a piss all over seniority, you little punk.
Oh, there's nothing for it. A hidden disciple who's only just found his footing needs a bit more pampering than you and I. All that said, I can at least regard you as a proper disciple after that last incident.
Gee, thanks for the open arm greetings. Honestly, I had no idea you both were even in the city. We haven't seen each other since that case, have we? Thank you for your help in resolving it, by the way. Ugh, you just had to go and bring that up again. Just thinking about it makes me want to crawl in a hole and die. Understandable. Even if it never technically came to be, the ordeal may have well ranked among the highest of your myriad gaffes. At any rate, Van, those were indeed, as you put it, greetings. Such banter is custom amongst us fellow disciples. The more you speak, the less I want to be any part of your customs. Ugh. It heartens me to see you two are doing well. But given the timing of your visits, I take it you're not merely here to sightsee, am I wrong? Not in the least. We've come to mount a search, as it so happens. What for? Considering your line of work, I would assume it regards an artifact? Give or take, yeah. What we're after is a real damn delicate, so I was hoping we'd track it down pretty quick. Unfortunately, we've received conflicting information, so we were unable to find it here. We'll be leaving the city momentarily to look elsewhere. That all sounds like a hassle and a half. If you need some extra pair of eyes, we'd be happy to offer them. You see me as a fellow disciple now, right? Then let me share the load. No, we couldn't possibly burden you or our master with this. What he said, this is our duty and ours alone. Oh? Now I'm curious. As one who no longer bears the mark, I am in no position to speak on what the Gralsritter ought or oughtn't to do. Nevertheless, I still wish to continue my role as your mentor. I plan on staying at Van's side for the time being, so you shouldn't need anything at all. So should you need anything at all, don't hesitate to reach out. Oh, and if you happen to run into any of my other disciples, please let them know I said hello. Master? Yeah, we'll pass it on. Good fortune be with you, Master. And don't let your neediest disciples' overdependence steal too much of your valuable time. Maybe we should go around too before we leave, just to make sure he hasn't been slacking. What? No! I object! You really are loved, aren't you, Brigard? Yes, as their master, there is no greater blessing.
Eastern cuisine always hits the spot. Setting out.
I keep thinking I'm gonna look up and see that sign Carissa put together. A shame I missed out on the festivities this time around. Sounds as though it was quite the event. I hear it even surpassed the likes of the festival Van and his schoolmates put together. That's quite the feat. Hate to admit it, but yeah, they outdid us. The bar's risen so high, the four-eyed kid's gonna have to jump the length of a skyscraper to clear it. Wait, back up. Brigard, from the way you said that, one might assume you personally attended the Aramis Academy Festival of 8 years ago. Huh? Is that true? Yeah, he was there, though we hadn't met at that point. He just happened to come by while he was in the capital, on day 2, right? That's correct. I rather had a good time too, and that play you wrote was the event's crowning jewel. The story of the Calvardian Revolution was its title, no? Young Elaine's performance as Sheena was as captivating as it was impeccable. You're too kind. Why didn't you tell me about this, Van? Oh, hello, Van. Long time no smell. I know I've said this before, but thank you so much for all of your help during the festival. The school said you'd be swinging by. Something about having business with the student council? If dropping off a little treat counts as business, then yeah. Sounds like they had their hands full lately. Man, oh man, you don't know the half of it, but I'm proud of them. Not many students are willing to come in on a day off. Oh, and did I hear that right? Miss Bright is going to be back home this semester? Things are only going to get tougher for them if so. Just one more boulder in their path, they'll have to climb over. We've wrapped up all the 4 SPGs here. Now is as good a time as any. Hold off for now. Let me do the grand
What are we
circuit
waiting
first.
for?
Cheers, everyone!
My stuff can't be beat. I'll be waiting for you.
Oh? Maxim? The director? Director Gotti?
Ah! Nothing beats knocking back a cold one after a long shoot. Now then, Maxim, Giordano, apologies that these are non-alcoholic, but go ahead and drink to your heart's content. I insist.
Of course. A toast to Director Gotti and his latest work, Perfect Driver Zero. My acting career's about to rocket up to new heights. I can feel it.
Hell yeah, brother. The street racing scenes turned out pretty sweet. How's about you and me go clashing wheels in a real unofficial street race sometime?
Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it.
No, I think I'm all right. I've done more than enough of that with Van to last me a lifetime.
Careful, champ. Let that head get too big and karma's gonna come down on you like a ton of bricks. I'm well aware of that. Thank you very... Wait. Well, if it isn't Van and Judith. Oh ho, and do my eyes dare deceive me, or is that the Beauty's Blade? Come to accept all those offers I've sent out at long last. I'm afraid not. And even if I were interested, I wouldn't appear before you without notice. You don't have to answer so seriously, Elaine. He's already off in his own little world. But anyway, you finally wrapped up shooting for the new Perfect Driver movie, huh? That's right. The one delves into the origin story of the first entry's protagonist, Louis Adler. It's Director Gotti's latest work. He handled the planning and screenwriting, while the production side was helmed by Vegas Films. It's set to premiere as soon as next month. Believe you and me, I pulled out all the stops on this masterpiece for the ages. With Giordano as our consultant, we got the city rose and shot the greatest stunt action race that has ever or has will. With Giordano as our consultant, we got on the city roads and shot the greatest stunt action street race that ever has or will grace the silver screen. Sorry, need to take a deep breath before that. And that's not all. It's got everything. Gorgeous gals, romance. Did I mention the gorgeous gals? Oh, and a titillating scene that'll make the crowds roar. That's right. I'm talking the triple S. Sexy, scintillating, spectacle. This is my magnum opus. My piece de resistance. You realize you say this after every project, right? Still, you do manage to one-up yourself each time, so props on that. Honestly speaking, this film is a pretty big stylistic departure from the first and the second entries. That in mind, I have a feeling serious fans might be split on it. Well, one thing's stone truth. It's full speed gaudy flair with no brakes. Shooting this flick was gas and then some. The heat that this cat brings is gonna burst through the scenes and blow the crowd straight off their seats. It feels like that from the cast and crew that gets me grinning ear to ear. It's feedback like that from the cast and crew that gets me grinning from ear to ear. All right, I'll admit it. You guys are selling me on it. I look forward to seeing it upon its theatrical release. Yes, better buckle up now, because you folks are in for one hell of a ride. Oh, and on top of that, Maxim here will be teaming up with Aslan to help me with a little extra something pretty soon. You can leave it to me. I'll get the job done, Maxim style. And while we're at it, I'll rope the Z1 buffs in and keep the hype going at 11 all the way to the premiere. By extra something, are you talking about that rumor that's been making the rounds online? Maybe, maybe not. I can't divulge much, but let's just say it'll be an energizing promotion in more ways than one. Aslan has a part in the movie too, so the two of us will be splitting up from director Gotti and touring from city to city. As one of the leads, I need my fans the continent over to enjoy in the excitement. Is that really all you're after? Can't bullshit a bullshitter, dude. You've got ulterior motives and I know it. Okay, fine. I'll shoot it straight with you. Yume still doesn't get that I'm a star, even after all this time. But just wait. Once I've grabbed the media by the horns, I'll finally be more to her than just that funny old guy. It's all for Yumes. Honestly, I can't blame you. Just don't let yourself get corrupted by the bad vibes, you know? Sometimes when you be thinking bad vibes or, you know, greedy thoughts, it bites you back. The dark mana or matter or whatever, the plasma, plamora grass, that shit gets you. That's karma. What? All I want to hear her say is, wow, Maxim's the coolest. Is that so wrong? Hey, we ain't about to argue. Shoot your best shot, champ. I wonder if Maxim is gonna get corrupted. Seems like there might be some build, and he might have some greedy thoughts and be super motivated while he's doing something secretive.
I think I'll give it a try.
Which is probably not the best thing in a JRPG.
This here'll knock you.
Hey there, what would you like? Come again.
Welcome, one and all, to the Grand Circuit. Prepare to feast your eyes on some...
Pretty sure the GR championships are doing...
This is a way bigger turnout than I expected. Guess it isn't just the diehards who come to watch. If it's as popular now, GR's got a bright future ahead. Oh hey, I recognize them. Pardon me for leaving you in my dust, Graham. Damn, nothing for it but to overtake him at the next corner. I didn't come this far just to lose. Woo! Go, Lucio, go! Push that pedal to the metal! Keep your cool, Graham. You've still got a chance to pass him. So you guys are taking part in this too, huh? Oh, Van. How goes it, Spriggan? Well, if it isn't Van's street racer friends, and the high bloods of Oracion at that. I see now. You've entered your usual modified cars as amateur teams. Looks like it's just your captains who are actually at the wheel, though, huh? Graham and Lucio, yeah. No better stage than this to test your street racing chops, am I right? The registration limit and entry fee kept the rest of us on the stands, though. Whatever the circumstances, the zeal to test oneself is something to be admired. So how are the standings? Seems as though your friends have the lead over the other amateur teams. They do, but, well... You know how much those two hate to lose. So they're playing to beat not just each other, but some of the more famous teams while they're at it. Isn't this still just a dry run, though? Not that there's anything wrong with being ambitious, but... Yeah, they're kinda taking it off the charts and carrying over the edge. Lucio? Ugh, I don't believe myself blundering this late in the game. Racer 32, the front runner of the amateur teams, has made an unfortunate skid and rollover. What's this? Someone's catching up to him. Ah! Crap. Now I've done it, and after all the effort I spent tuning it up for tomorrow. A startling error in judgment sends Racer 31 crashing off the track. The two amateur teams are now losing the lead they had maintained until now, one car after another. Luckily, neither driver appears to be injured. What are you doing out there, Lucio? Man, that scared the pants off of me. One wrong move and they could have been goners. Either way, there's no coming back from this one. They're gonna have to withdraw, landing them both in dead last. Oh, for the love of... I warned him, didn't I? The fact that they got off with only light injuries is one silver lining. Given the damages sustained, however, it's not looking good. Both their rides are totaled 6 ways from Sunday. Fixing them by tomorrow is impractical enough, but adjusting in light of today's results on top of that? Ugh, what a mess. And just before the real deal, even. This is exactly why my uncle and I told him not to get too heated. Well, don't let it throw you off too much. I mean, it's not like these competitions are one and done, make or break deals. Besides, having a few losses to work past only makes victory that much sweeter down the line, right? Obviously, words alone can only do so much to turn your attitude around. But the two of them made it out in one piece. They can borrow a different car, race again next year. There's options. I can even give you some advice if it comes down to it. Point is, you ought to shift your gears forward, not in reverse. Yeah, makes sense. I'll pass that along to Graham and Lucio. At this rate, tomorrow's race is probably a wash, but that still doesn't mean we should just give up. I suppose this is yet another facet in adolescence. Even Van bursts into life when he's talking with these kids.
Let's roll.
Okay.
Shock one up. Good stuff. Shock one up. Good stuff. Shock one up. Shock one up. Shock one up. Good stuff.
Yeah. Mind if we head on in? Of course, you're more than welcome. Here's your permission slip. With that, you'll have carte blanche to go anywhere you'd like. Wow, this guy is sure being awfully friendly. Oh, he's always been like this. People used to call him a bit of a flirt, in fact. I can see why.
Albert, come on. It's not an LLC. It's an LLP, Limited Liability Partnership.
Seriously? Ugh, I swear, there is a special place in hell for whoever named these things this way.
I found the data from last year, so I can take care of that list. I've gathered some documents that might help. Sending it to your terminal now. Thank you.
Damn, they're stressing up a storm in there.
It sounds like their work has them climbing the walls.
I imagine they're creating a vendor list for supplies the school needs, for clubs and the like. Revising it ever so slightly every year is always the student council's first assignment.
Ah, yep, I remember that. Renee made use of it all the time back then.
I bet putting it together is harder than it sounds. Wait, that other voice. I swear I've heard it before.
Yes, I recognize it as well.
I'm really sorry, you two. And I apologize for taking up so much of your time, Miss Toa.
We love
This turned out
Toa!
to be much more of a hassle than I
Hi,
expected.
Toa!
Don't sweat it. Still, it's crazy to think Ren did all this by herself last year.
She's a superwoman, all right. Although, I did hear her saying she wished she had delegated these things to us more often.
Seems even the girl who can do anything still has some key lessons to reflect on.
Oh, you think that's them?
Is that you, Van? Please, come in.
Alrighty then. Sup? Sounds like y'all are hard at work. Oh, hey, Miss Herschel. Been a while.
Yes, far too long if you ask me. I see you brought Elaine with you too. Wait, aren't you...
Bearguard Zeman. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance at last, Miss Herschel. I've heard many a tale of your NGO and Thor's exploits. I had hoped our paths would cross someday.
I'm honored, truly. Gaius has told me so much about you and...
Easy, easy. Let's save the introductions for later.
Hold that thought, if you don't mind. We brought a little treat for you, since we know you've been working so hard.
Did someone order a summer Andalusia tart? No? Well, it's on the house.
Yes! Ooh, baby, that is just what the doctor ordered.
Thank you so much. I was just thinking I could use some brain food.
I know as well as any how taxing student council work can be at times.
So does Toa.
Shall I brew you all some tea?
Miss Student Council President 1 and 2.0 over here with... Or I guess Elaine wasn't the Student Council President, Renee was. So it was Toa and then Renee. But they were still in the Student Council, you know.
Oh, no. You don't need to go to all that trouble. I can handle that much, no problem.
Fans in heaven right now. And if there's one consistent in this universe, it's Andalusia bringing the sweet, sweet goods with its exquisite limited summer menu. And if there's another constant, it's the student council work being a total pain in the neck. You're telling me we're facing way more issues with our vendors this year compared to last. We didn't want to bother Ren, but despite our best efforts, we ended up needing to rope Miss Toa in. Again, I'm really sorry. I hope you aren't having to miss your flight for this. Oh no, I still have plenty of time to catch it. Don't you worry about a thing. Besides, I wanted to help out, even if it's just a little bit, to make up for me being out of the city during the break. Oh, does that mean? Now that I think about it, Fia was telling me a little bit about this. You're headed to that part of the country, yeah? Right, you did meet some of my colleagues at Marduk's headquarters, didn't you? Admittedly, I can't really disclose much, this being confidential work and all, but I'll be gone for around 3 days. Gotcha. I don't mean to get you to say something you shouldn't. Can't go breaking NDAs all willy-nilly now, can't you? Whoa, NDAs. I heard you met with some of Toa's acquaintances from Thor's at Marduk headquarters, and one of them put out a request on behalf of the Epstein Foundation. Her destination appears to be the same as the Ashen Chevalier, rather the Divine Blades. This stays between us, but that's where Fia's headed as well. Holy... Is that what we're gonna play? I won't lie, this is all hush-hush talk has me curious about where they could be going. Makes you wonder at what these top bananas from the Empire are doing here. A little off topic, but I've been wondering something. Has everyone at school been hyped lately? About Project Startaker, I mean. Hyped would be putting it mildly. I mean, this is mankind's greatest achievement in the making we're talking about here. The boys in particular have been going feral. It feels like everyone who doesn't have a T-phone is clamoring for one now. Yeah, so they can watch the live stream. The girls aren't quite at foaming at the mouse level of hype, but since a lot of them are now into astrology and stuff, there's still some excitement in there. And what's more, several are looking up to Major Amelia as a role model, which is fair, cause she's wicked cool. Apparently, a screen is going to be set up in the auditorium so the students can see the launch on the day of. There was an official notice about it from the Department of Education. Of course, it's perfectly alright to be excited, but lately I've noticed more and more kids showing up to school sleep-deprived. Some even had to call in sick during finals. Miss Matilda was awfully worried about the whole thing. Really? I hadn't realized. Seems like I don't have a good grasp on the issues plaguing our student body. But that doesn't include the second years, right? Maybe it's only the first years that are affected?
Sounds as though you have company. I take that to mean you arrived at a good stopping point?
Oh, Ren? Speak of the devil. Ah, it's you, Ren! Nah, afraid not, but we did make it to the halfway mark at least. Yeah, no small part due to Miss Toa carrying us the whole way there. That's not true at all. All I did was prepare a little paperwork. You guys did most of the heavy lifting. You seem a bit tired yourself, Ren. Would you care for some of the dessert the others brought us? Very much so, thank you. You needn't worry about the tea, however. I can prepare that on my own. Sounds like you've been a busy little bee lately. I suppose I have been buzzing around here and there. The issue with the school's Orville network has occupied much of my time today. Ah, that reminds me, Miss Toa. Shouldn't you be leaving for the airport? You'll miss your flight if you don't leave soon. Oh yeah, not to worry. I should have plenty of time as long as I take the subway system hit with delays due to Orville circuitry issues. Affected areas, Arbor District? That's not good. Don't you have to make it all the way to the Edith Airport? Yes, I do. Maybe I can still make it if I take a different route. I'm so sorry. This is all my fault. No, it's not. Don't blame yourself. As long as I catch a bus or a cab, I'll be fine. I'm not so sure about that. A bus would barely get you there in time. In fact, you still might not make it. According to my taxi booking app, it would take approximately 20 minutes for the nearest cab to arrive. Man can give you a ride. Did someone call for a Spriggan taxi driver? We'll get you to your destination lickety-split. 0 wait time guaranteed. Nice job, man.
I'm really sorry, you guys. I didn't mean to put you out like this during your work hours. Wow, though. I've ridden in this car before, but I'm only now realizing how nice it is. The seats are so comfy.
This is pride and joy. Of course it's comfy. Aren't they? I'm glad someone in this truck got good taste. I actually just made some modifications around the wheel housings and... Oh goodness, anyone have some earplugs? Friendly advice, be careful bringing up cars around the boss. Get him going and you'll never hear the end of it. She's not exaggerating either. Oh, the same applies with sweets, by the way. And the next most dangerous topic to bring up is saunas. Wow, thanks guys. What great friends I have. Your assistants just about know you inside and out at this point.
Agnes was right. You guys really do have a great working relationship. Even though you were all raised in different places, you gelled together so naturally.
We do? Well, we have been together for a while now, so I suppose that's to be expected. Oh dear. As a leased employee from Marduk, I'm not certain that I know how to feel about that assessment. I mean, we get along fine enough, I guess. But I'm a Spriggan, you know? The kind who will take the tough jobs nobody else wants. I've got my hard-boiled image to protect here. Says the cake and ice cream addict. As is plain to see, it can be difficult for the young to tell apart their idealized and actual selves. If I wasn't self-aware about it before, I sure am now, Master. It's a little odd being lumped in with this group now. What about your friends, Toa? You seem to have a strong relationship with them as well. So true, Elaine.
Yes, that's definitely true. We went through a lot together in school after all. We may have all went our separate ways after graduation, but we'll always be connected, no matter what happens. Believe it or not, they're a big part of why I came to the Republic in the first place.
Wait, really? Huh? Toa. Not surprising to hear, you aren't really the type to sit back and play spectator when something's clearly going down. I mean, you commanded an airship during the Civil War, for crying out loud, not to mention all the stuff you did during Jormungandr. And now you and your Thor's friends have expanded your operations to the international stage for the sake of Zemeria as a whole.
Honestly, I think you're overselling my part in all this. I'm not doing anything as incredible as that.
You are. You're underselling yourself, Toa.
But I want to be. And I know my friends and everyone else at Thor's feel the same way.
Wow, you Thor's people are all in a class of your own. And you called our camaraderie impressive. Anyhow, I'm glad we had this chance to get better acquainted. Circumstances depending, I might be willing to take on a 4SPG for you guys. They're already working with the Foundation on the Grim Garden at Altina's request. Naturally, the Guild would be more than willing to assist as well, should fee require it. I would be all too happy to lend my support to any cause my young pupil Gaius needs assistance with. Hey, wait. Can we not make like 50 commitments at once here? Seems forming connections such as this is Mr. Arkride's specialty.
Definitely. Thank you all so much.
Of course we support you, Toa. Of course we support Class 7. We love Reen. We love Class 7. We love you, Toa. Everyone's favorite little cinnamon roll. An underground anti-immigration terrorist group? And you say they're operating outside the Republic as well? Yeah, though they don't have any connection to the space program that we know about. Be that as it may, this is an issue that's the forefront of the Guild's mind. Have you heard anything in relation to that group, Toa? It isn't unreasonable to suppose you have, with Thor's extensive network of connections at your fingertips. Well, for one thing, I don't think this group has been active in the main part of the Empire, Liberl, or Crossville. But, like the Guild has heard, the northern side of the continent is another story. Some of our friends were personally involved in some of the incidences that took place in Jirai and North Ambria. Oh, that's where Sarah's from. Wait, really? What kind of incidents are we talking about here? Honestly, from what I've been told, we don't know all the specifics. The first sign of trouble was over 2 years ago, when Jirai was in upheaval over a bid for independence. Yeah, that's Crow. They had been annexed by the Empire, and were looking to become independent state again, much like Crossville and North Ambria. Yeah, Crow's grandfather was the mayor or something, I think. However, the people ultimately voted to keep it under Imperial rule. It's not a permanent decision. The citizens will revisit the matter and revote every 10 years. With so many divergent opinions being thrown around, local residents and other parties struggle to reach even that compromise. And yet, multiple small-scale terrorist attacks took place seemingly in protest of it. The collateral was minimal, and no one was killed, thankfully, but the people were shaken with fear, leading to further disputes. Things did settle down eventually, with an agreement ratified half a year later than planned, but the instigators of the attacks were never identified. Even now, our allies from Thor's are still attempting to track them down. I've only ever heard the name Jirai in passing. To think, so much had transpired there. Must be a slippery bunch if even the war heroes from the Empire can't get lock on them. You claim that it was merely the first sign of trouble. I take that to mean even more has arisen over these past 2 years? Unfortunately so. The next one involves the people who are unhappy with the agreement. Over the past half year, many of them have suddenly gone missing. Ah, that links back to what you guys heard. Indeed, although there was a common thread among the victims is new to me. Could there have been a similar trend in Remiferia, North Ambria, and the Free Cities? I get the feeling that this might involve brokers from undocumented immigrants, like the one we ran into before. But isn't Remiferia a pretty wealthy nation? I wouldn't have thought that they would have issues with people having to enter illegally. They are wealthy, yes, but no matter how well off a country may be, it isn't simply possible to root out discord and strife completely. The real concern is what's causing these people, however few they may be, to just up and vanish. The matter is already on Thor's radar. We want to make sure the situation doesn't escalate any further than it has. Good to hear you guys are all over this. Don't know what you guys are going to be up to over in Basel, but if you need any help, you got my number. I appreciate it. We weren't supposed to know that, man. So much for keeping the destination of my trip a secret. Guess that cat's out of the bag. Did Fee tell the guild she was coming with? Yes, she did. You're going to love Basel, trust me. The air is clear, and there's a bevy of things to do. You might even run into some of my friends and family members while you're there. Oh, right. Yes, I'm sure your family will be helping us out a great deal. While I'm there, I really hope I'll get the chance to visit the observatory at least once. It's certainly worth checking out. Oh yeah, because Toa loves astrology. That's why she brought the her grandfather's telescope, because he was a what's it called? A scholar. And he really liked the stars, and they would do it together. I remember the Cold Steel lore. Oh yeah, speaking of that, your grandfather was an astronomer, was he? Or your grandfather was an astronomer, was he not? I literally said it. I said scholar, but he liked astronomy. I didn't realize that he was an astronomer, my bad. How did you know that? Is he well known in the Republic too? What was his name again? Was it Alfred Herschel? I'm not sure most people would know him, but he is famous amongst other astronomers. Yeah, we got the rundown on him not too long ago. You probably already heard about this, but we stopped over by Agnes's house earlier, and we learned about your past, Toa. After Vanix finished explaining to Toa how her grandfather's name had shown up in Professor Epstein's diaries, they arrived at the airport. The group saw Toa off before she boarded the airliner for Basel before returning to work. Part of the Auver district has been updated. What's the matter, Van? That look on your face tells me you're really hung up on something. Perhaps he's simply mulling over all we learned, now that we visited every district on our list, Chardon notwithstanding. Coupled with the information obtained from this morning, he may have well grasped the bigger picture, or picked up a scent, if you prefer. Might want to dial back your expectations a notch or two. I ain't gotten that far. I want to do a little bit more digging on a certain spot that I thought we'd skip, since it doesn't have a bulletin board. But we've got some extra time, so what do you say we go check out the Blacklight District? I suppose we haven't gone there yet, have we? Been a hot minute since I've hit up that dump myself. Seeing as it's a seedbed for criminal elements, I only pay it a visit when the job deems it necessary. Do you expect to find something there? Aren't the gangsters, mafiosos, and Jaegers just bumming around doing squat? Or could it be you possibly believe we'll find a lead on the disappearance there? Nah, fresh faces from other countries started popping up around town, we'd have heard it by now. It's more I'm catching a faint whiff of something the shady characters down there wouldn't bat an eye at. And I want to see where that scent trail leads. Ah, that makes sense. Huh? In what way? None of the information gathered thus far could be considered alarming. However, with the root cause still unknown, proper risk management requires all potential blind spots be subjugated to a thorough scrutinization. What she said. When there's smoke, there's fire. Though that's not to say that finding a source of it in the Blacklight District is a for sure thing. Whatever. It's whatever. I'm game if you are. Worst case, it's a free excuse to do a little pants-off dance-off over at Mistress's place. Not if we have anything to say about it. Let's just ignore him and go investigate. I wish I could do with some genuine answers to at least a few of the questions raised today. In that case, I suggest we head straight over once the time is ripe. The Blacklight District has been added to the travel menu. Proceeding to the Blacklight District will advance the main story. Unfinished quests, connection events, and other sub-events will disappear.
The new first years are quite the hard workers.
Should I head on over to the student council room? What is the blue marker? I don't understand what the blue marker is.
Got a hit. It's searching time.
Check out Eddie's Deals on Wheels.
Reward deposited.
Now where?
What's it gonna be? Later.
Love me a sugar. Love me a sugar rush. I'm stuffed.
That was simply delicious.
I can't take another bite.
Let's take a
roll.
bath and then we can progress on to the main story.
I appreciate.
This is perfect.
I don't know which one I want. If I want a LaCroix or if I want a super.
Don't you think it's a little
flavored,
too
bubbly
steamy
water.
in
Maybe
here?
I want a LaCroix. 'Cause I've been super on the Chi Forest seltzer waters for a while, and I need to chill. I need to make them last.
All right, back in business, baby.
Nice.
You look nice and refreshed.
Okay, and let me save my game. Van and his crew contacted the reserve team members waiting at the office. They all then decided to meet up in the Tyrell district and enter the underground passage leading to the Blacklight district together.
Good afternoon. It is 3 p.m. here in Edith, and we have breaking news to report. Regarding Project Startaker's second successful launch yesterday, we have just confirmed that the test module has re-entered the atmosphere and has landed in the ocean south of Calvert. This test module simulates the conditions necessary to keep astronauts protected from the vacuum of space. With the module recovered and safety checks performed, the Aerospace Force has announced a date for their third official launch, which will take place 3 days from now, on July 12th at 1 p.m. This promises to be a watershed moment for mankind, as Amelia Haring will become the first human in history to travel into space.
Are they for real? That's right around the corner.
I gotta call my boyfriend so we can take the day off.
Let's go!
Wow, Hermes is going in space in just 3 days? Does no one else think that this is too much, too fast? Huh. Talk about cranking things up to new heights. It was Yang and Essie who designed that test module, as I recall. Adiabatic pressure during atmospheric re-entry is said to cause shockingly high temperatures, yet they cleared the issue without a hitch. Such was foregone accomplishments for them and the artisans of Basel. As inspirational as this is, though, it's happening a lot faster than you'd expect. Yeah, and by how thorough the setup's been, I'm willing to bet that bastard Renee's got his fingerprints all over this too, right in between Graham Hearts. Likely so. His work with the presidential office seems to have kept him busier than ever lately. Developments will doubtless unfold more quickly. We may have need to keep sharper than usual. Right, though our own Spriganese sniff through the mud kind of way. Oh, I just realized something. Isn't July 12th on Yes's birthday? Huh? Now that you mention it, yeah. With so much else going on at the same time, it's shaping up to be an eventful one. I haven't even known. She'll be turning 17, correct? Yes, we've been planning a party of sorts on the sly. Seems like an important day. Seems like shit's gonna go down on Yes's birthday. Afterward, the group arrived in their destination via a convoluted route beneath the Tyrell district. Blacklight district. Yep, this place hasn't changed a single bit. It's not the Blacklight district if it isn't shady at all, as all get out. Even still, it pays to come here every once in a while with how useful the information often is. There's no bulletin board here, so let's just focus on talking with the usual suspects. I know I've been beating this into y'all at this point, but try not to let even the smallest clue pass you by. Understood. We will remain vigilant as always.
Haven't seen you around. What?
Now, what might you be after,
Can you guys hear the beeping?
No matter how many times we come here, I still can't believe there's a place like this in Edith.
Indeed. It's a sight those on the surface could never imagine.
I haven't been around recently myself.
Well, let's see if we can't find any leads.
Ho ho! Got a great lineup at great prices. Ho ho! Come ho ho! Ho ho! Come again soon.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. Please stop by again. What are you looking
Space program's doing wonders for business.
Can I help you? Come again.
Hey, big boy.
Oh, look at you, you naughty thing. I'd better see you again.
The hell did he run off to?
Come on over and I'll whip you up a candy special. See you later, cutie.
Oh, hey, a treasure chest.
Leave
Oh,
it
we get
to
to
me.
hack. Hi, Mare Bear. Hacking ready.
This
It is kid stuff, Mare Bear. Hacking checkpoints. If you are discovered by any defense unit after reaching a checkpoint, you will restart from the checkpoint's location.
This is kid stuff. Security bypassed.
Nice job, Mare Bear.
I made it! This thing's as good as unlocked.
Easy game.
What's wrong? Scared money don't make no money.
Now where?
It's searching time.
What would you like?
Please stop by again sometime.
Oh-ho. Hey, look who's there. Abby! And Shizuna's, guys. Vice Captain Ashlad.
Well, if it isn't Farida. Still hoping to Spriggan with his work, I see.
Well, yeah.
I'm glad to find you in good health, Van.
But wait, what are you doing with him? Rubbing elbows with Iskrot's top brass? Yet another unexpected arrival.
It's been some time, Arkwright Solutions. And a pleasure to see you, Master.
So, you're here as well, Ashlad. I take it both of you are gathering information? That's correct. Sorry. I'm looking into the activities of some of our Jaegers. Definitely catching a whiff of something here. Funny, we also came into the Blacklight District to scrounge up some intel. If it's not too much trouble, you mind sharing what's been happening on your end? Very well. So long as I can ask for your insights on a matter or two in return. Now, first of all, are you aware of the recent string of disappearances among those who flock to the Blacklight District? Nope, that's news to me. Though I wouldn't think much of that stomping grounds of drifters and wayfarers. Right, one can easily imagine those who wash up here going even further into hiding. However, this may very well be connected to the retracted missing persons report that have been left the police scratching their heads. Well, it's no wonder that the issue isn't widely known topside. After all, down here, someone can vanish into thin air one moment, only to resurface the next, before you even realize. But whatever they did while off the grid stays a great big question mark. That's just business as usual for us shady folk. Indeed, if, for instance, a petty gangster were to go unaccounted for, such an occurrence wouldn't raise any red flags. But be that as it may, Mr. Al-Fayed is taking it upon himself to look into the activities of some of our Jaegers, as he put it. Ah, so it's happening to your guys too. Yes, at first, the disappearances were mainly among gangsters and mafiosos, but in the last several days, Jaegers have been going astray as well. The affected included not only dropouts and members of low-level corps, but even those of medium standing. As for you, Ashlad, I presume your activities here are on the church's recent initiative. Correct. Where there is little I am liberty to disclose, the need has arisen to ascertain the flow of people, including those in the underworld. Oh, he's a part of the church. My bad. He's not with Shizuna's group. My bad. Prior to your arrival, Hassan and I were exchanging information about the unnatural behaviors observed within the Jaeger Corps. Additionally, we were hoping to pinpoint the question and leading light of the Blacklight District, but alas. Sorry, but there's only so much I can divulge on the subject. There's a tact understanding amongst those living here, but Arkwright could tell you that much. Tact understanding? As in an unspoken rule? So the Blacklight actually has some kind of honor code. Who would have thought? But what exactly does leading light of the Blacklight District refer to? The Blacklight District's head honcho and liaison to the outside world, a person everyone here is indebted to. Folks call him the Kingpin, but as for who they actually are or what they're like, your guess is as good as mine. Even within the guild, all that I've heard is word of mouth. It's said that they played a pivotal role in the development of what would eventually grow into the Blacklight District. If you know that much, then all the easier. Even still, I can't just spill the beans on where you'll find the Kingpin. Though, for what it's worth, I'm pretty sure they've clued up on what you're investigating. I gotcha. Gotta play by the book. Suppose that means all of us will just have to do our own sniffing around from here out. We too have no intention of meddling in the affairs of the Blacklight District any further. I will touch base with my Jaeger contacts once again. Please do inform me should you discover anything of note, Arkwright. As for myself, I have obtained all the information I require, so I shall be taking my leave. While you no doubt have your own feelings on the matter, Master, I must ask that you leave this to me. Is that so? Then I wish you luck in your endeavors, Ash lad. This may well bear relation to the actions of the Gralsritter after all.
Do me a favor and decide already. Come back whenever you like.
Pleasure doing business with you.
I have some good books on sale.
I don't actually know how to get to the doctor's place.
What's wrong? Money don't make no money.
There. Hello, Dr. Isabel.
Seems like I could make some good cash from this, but without knowing exactly what's going on.
Oh, care to tell us what's on your mind? Sup, Isabel? Something on your mind? Took the words right out of my mouth, Arkwright.
A little birdie by the name of Bermati mentioned you'd be coming. Sounds like you and the delivery woman, or astronaut rather, finally met face to face.
Word travels fast. Maybe a little too fast in this case. What can I say? Bermati's an old classmate from my med school days. We keep in close touch. Ah, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Bermati also graduated from Remiferium Medical College, yes? That's right, although he pursued a degree in pharmaceuticals rather than following the pre-med track. That son of a gun must have figured out we'd find our way over here eventually. Well, anyway, I take it we're not the only ones thinking of something's off with the Blacklight District. You'd be right, though I should preface that my perspective's limited to what's in my preview. Over the past few days, there's been an uptick on the number of arena contestants showing up late for fights. Their excuses for all these unpunctual arrivals are never clear, and it's been causing a lot of, shall we say, disputes. Though you won't hear me complaining about it, mind. Street brawls and scores of injury are how I make rake in the dough. That being said, the fact that this is going to be a trend is worthy of concern. I tried probing the causes for their tardiness out of them during treatment, but their answers always wander off the mark. If it has been a frequent occurrence, then there is something sure to be a reason behind it all. Has anyone been investigating the matter apart from yourself, madam? The area management, yeah, but they haven't turned up anything yet. Other than that, I can think of one obvious likelihood. The Kingpin, you mean? There's that name again. So you're familiar with them, eh, Arkwright? Why am I not surprised? I also wouldn't be shocked if they were looking into this as we speak. Just to clarify, I've never actually met the Kingpin in person, but I wouldn't mind having a chat with him, if only to do a little info swap. Mind hooking us up? Oh, come on now, you know better than that. I can't just tell you who the Kingpin is or where to find them all willy-nilly. Not without breaking the Blacklight District's code of honor, anyway. Damn it, figured it wouldn't be that easy. Oh well, you guys gave us some good stuff to chew on, so thanks for the help. Think nothing of it. I'll more than likely be needing your help in the future, so you can consider this a small act of charity. Of course, cough up enough Mira, and I'd be perfectly happy to loosen my lips a little more. Hey Doc, sorry about the injury from the other day. We'll let you get back to work. See you later. Alright, we now have a clearer picture of what to do from here. Yeah, and that's finding the Blacklight District Kingpin people keep bringing up. Whoever they are, there's a good chance they're on something about all this. Still, it seems arranging a meeting with them will prove difficult. Difficult, but not impossible. The only taboo here is giving away the Kingpin's identity without their say-so. But if the Kingpin themselves decides to meet us on their own volition, that sidesteps the issue. Indeed, fulfilling their role as the district's head would be an impossible feat were they unwilling to reveal so much as their face. As such, I would surmise they've yet to decide their course, whether to step out from the shadows or linger within. Couldn't have put it better myself. So here's the play. We're gonna keep hitting up folk connected to the Kingpin so that the big cheese themselves catches on to us. Keep at it enough and they should eventually show up, or at least send some kind of sign. Indeed, they must possess a degree of flexibility, otherwise serving as a liaison for the surface would be rather trying. In that case, perhaps our first order of business should be finding someone with close ties to the Kingpin. Yeah, poking and prodding at the confidant of theirs is bound to get a reaction somehow. Okay, back to asking around then.
What's up? Need some meds?
I don't think I need to buy these, actually.
You'll be fine, so long as you take the recommended dosage.
Okay, let me look up who to talk to.
Well then.
I guess I can just talk to all of them.
I have some good books on sale.
Dude, this guide is like... not very helpful.
What's wrong? Scared money don't make no money.
What do you mean that chicken shit came back?
I bet the farm on you, so stop up.
This is so exciting!
The hell did he run off to?
Do you have a moment?
Space program. One is for business.
If I may trouble you a moment.
I'm not gonna read all of their messages.
Come on over and say hello. Performing shard search.
Oh, they're down below. It's like, where are they?
Hey, big boy. Wanna have a
Can
little
you
fun?
spare a moment?
Oh? Oh you want to know more about the Kingpin, hmm? That's quite bold, coming right out and asking about them out of the blue. Just thought you might have some juicy tidbits to share is all. Though even if you don't, I figure it's only right to come say hi anyway while I'm in the neighborhood. Still hard to imagine you and the Kingpin don't have some kind of history, what with you running all the local night life scene and all. There's no denying that, but keep in mind, I owe her a great debt. So there isn't much I can let slip. You'll have to connect most of the dots yourself. Her? That works for me. Any info is better than nothing. Wait, you said her, so the Kingpin's actually more like a queen pin, huh? Now, first of all, running into the Kingpin is never a guarantee, even if you comb the entirety of the Blacklight District. That's because she spends most days topside, carrying out her regular everyday life. Unless there's something big going on, she isn't going to come down here. I suppose that makes sense, with her both serving as a liaison and trying to keep her identity close to the vest. Incidentally, we heard she plays a key role in the founding of this underground space. As I recall, the Blacklight District was once a mere plot of land abandoned during the urban development several years ago. If she had a hand in the establishment, one could surmise she piled her trade and realtor or property manager. Wow, you've sure done your homework. She was once what you might call a land shark, prowling the waters of Edith and leaving her mark every which way, for better or worse. That's how she was able to intervene and gain the influence she now holds in this dark little crevice the city planners let fall by the wayside. Whoa, she sounds pretty formidable. I'll say, must have been one hell of a land grabber. Makes me wonder if she has ties to Heiyue. I'd be curious to know exactly what she does in the outside world myself. The Kingpin used to be a land shark up top. It couldn't be, could it? Okay, I think I get where the Kingpin stands in the food chain now, which brings me to my next question. You said she wouldn't come underground unless there's something big going on. Wouldn't the current situation fall under that category? I'm sure you already know this, but there's been a lot of people going missing in the Blacklight District lately. From what I hear, the whole mess might have spurred the Kingpin into action. Well, I guess there's a good chance she's already made her way down here. As for where she is right this second, though, I don't have the faintest clue, sorry to say. Nothing to apologize for. Knowing we're not wasting our time investigating this place is enough. By the way, I don't suppose you know how we can set up a meeting with the Kingpin, do you? Well, it's safe to assume she knows about you all. I'm sure you've gathered this from how the Blacklight District is run, but she's a caring person at heart. You could try showing that she stands to gain by meeting with you directly. Maybe, say, through a long-standing acquaintance of hers? Guess we on the wrong track looking for one of the Kingpin's close confidants, then. Thanks for the tip. I'll be sure to pay you back sometime. Oh, don't worry about that. We're both friends of Dingo, so consider this a freebie. If you need anything else from me, don't hesitate to ask.
Hey, big boy. Want to have a little fun?
The hell did he run off to? Space programs.
What are you looking
If I may trouble you a moment.
Pardon me.
What? Pleasure doing business with you.
I have some good books
Excuse
on
me?
sale.
Oh, so you're looking for someone who's close to the Kingpin? Why ask me, though? Just following a little hunch, that's all. You're always landing face first into trouble, and you keep relying on the Kingpin to bail you out. Wow. Way to hit me where it hurts, Van. And for the record, I'm not always getting into trouble. I'll have you know I can count the number of times I've needed the Kingpin's help on one hand. Heck, there are like so many people who are way more in the hole with them favor-wise than me. Can we take that to mean you are knowledgeable about such individuals? Look at you, eyes peeled on the neighborhood's affairs like a regular fly on the wall. Hey, don't make me sound like some 2-bit gossip, you meanie. When it comes to messy drama in the Blacklight District, truth is stranger than fiction. How could I not tune in? Though between you and me, I mostly do it in hopes of scoping an absolute snack of a man I can sink my teeth into. Well, that's scary. Keep your weirdo kinks to yourself. Snack of a man? Is she one of those cannibals? Never change, Danger Tits. To be honest, I doubt I'll ever understand having tastes that are so, let's just call them unique. Anyway, you might be just the in the know person who can help us. Is there anyone around here who's especially tight with the Kingspin? Fine, I'll be a good girl and do you this solid, Van, even if you're being a big giant bully. So, you want someone who's so deep in the Kingspin debt that they're basically tied to their apron strings? Out of everyone I know, the one who fits that bill the most would be Old Lady Magasia. Magasia? If I recall correctly, that's the name of the culprit in the case I handled together with Swin and Nadia. She was selling fake T-phones back then, but peddling counterfeit brand name goods, and forged art has been her trade for a very long time now. The guild has her on the watch list for that very reason. It was her. Judging by her age, I would wager she's been in the Kingspin's care since the early days of what is now the Blacklight District. Yeah, she's a real handful, even for the Kingpin, but the two of them go way, way back. They're basically lifelong frenemies, you could say. Apparently, the Kingpin looked out for her when they were young, and the rest is history. Though Magasia seems under the impression that if it weren't for the Kingspin, she'd have more free reign to do as she wants. I've heard about her bootlegging debacles, but her being so close-knit with the Kingpin isn't one I saw coming. Fun fact, the Kingpin got a lot of use out of Magasia's supersonic legs back in the day. That might have made her enough of an asset to earn her some leniency. Yes, I remember her running at speeds which defied logic for someone her age. One would imagine she was even faster in her prime. No doubt she's exploited that talent many times over the years. At any rate, putting a name to even one person in the Kingspin innermost circle is a big step forward. Maybe we can tackle her from a different angle compared to the rest. I'm glad I was able to help, Van. In return, you can just let me test stab you, and we'll be square. Or I could settle for that hunky silver fox of a... Okay, we got all the information we needed. Time to bounce. Well, wait! I was only kidding! I swear! Our efforts are beginning to bear fruit, it seems. From what I've heard, the individual closest to the Kingpin appears to be the most unrelenting counterfeit dealer, Magasia. With her, we can cast the line and force the Kingpin out from the shadows. Yep, all we gotta do now is find her and bait the hook on the double.
I have some good books on sale.
What are you looking at?
Space programs.
Hello.
Pardon me.
You want to meet the Kingpin? Why ask me? What do you think, we're close or something? Sorry to say, but I hardly know him. This isn't one of your counterfeit deals, Magasia. You're not fooling anyone. We're well aware that you've been acquainted with the Kingpin longer than anyone else in the Blacklight District. The way I hear it, the Kingpin has been covering your ass since before the Blacklight District was even a thing. Considering how deep your relationship runs, you can't get her to throw us a bone, can't ya? Beg and plead all you like, I have no earthly idea what you're talking about. After all, I haven't done a single thing to inconvenience the Kingpin. There's not a single skeleton in this closet. Ha ha ha. She's not going down without a fight, is she? Might as well take a gamble in that case. I admit, you're more loyal than I give you credit for, but could it be that deep down you secretly resent the Kingpin for clipping your wings and putting you in a cage? Actually, crib might be a better word. The way she'll still call a grown-ass woman like you just some good-for-nothing girl. They say venting is good for the soul. If you need to air your grievances about the Kingpin, we're here to lend you an ear. Is the lady who sells us magazines in front of Montmartre? How do you know all that? Who told you? When? Where? Only had a vague inkling about the Kingpin, and her reaction is just about confirms it. Thanks for giving the game away. Oh, you damn brat. You better not be thinking about blabbing that around, you hear? Wait, does Van... Don't tell us you figured out the Kingpin's identity. Ah, I get it. It's starting to make sense now. Yeah, I happen to remember her talking to another old woman we know, and looking real in the hole, favor-wise at that. So what'll it be, lady? Gonna hook us up with a Kingpin, or nah? What are you trying to do? Blackmail me? Hey now. No need to make it sound so unflattering. We're fixers here, not breakers. Might even be able to help you out, circumstances permitting. But if you refuse to play ball, I can always name drop you to my chief suspect and get her take. Oh, fine, I'll call her over, alright? Chances are the Kingpin has already heard that you've all been snooping around here anyway.
You got that right. I've got the ears of a bat, after all. I knew it'd come to this someday.
So she was listening in. I think I left the refrigerator running at home. Goodbye. Hey, really? You're pulling that line? Let her go. Don't worry about the small fry when there's a big fish in the pond. Wait, you?
I gotta say, feels awfully strange having the Spriggan and his crew seek me out by my underworld title.
Had to roll the dice a couple of times, but it looks like my bet's paid off in spades. How's it going, Jin? Or should I be calling you Jin the Kingpin down here? What? It's that nice old tobacco seller lady all along? I'd suspect there was more to you than meets the eye, madam. Personally, I can't say I would have ever expected this. Speak for yourself. You actually found the answer all on your own. Feel free to call me whatever you want. But time is money, so if there's something you want to discuss, make it fast. I've got 2 lives I'm running here. Okay, I knew you owned a decent amount of property, but I had no idea you were such an active player in the land speculation game half a century back. Yes, that was a long time ago. When the underground developments I had in hand were abandoned, those with no place to belong began to roost here. As one of the reasons this place even existed, I felt some measure of responsibility for those down and outs. So I decided to look after them, and before I knew it, they started calling me the Kingpin. Wow, that's quite the history. Like a hawk watching over its nestlings from the shadow of the shadows. I'm beginning to understand why you command such respect among the locals, despite being shrouded in a mystery. I keep telling them what I'm doing isn't worth praising to the skies over, but I might as well be talking to the air. Anyway, I hear you're looking for the recent string of disappearance down here. We are, yes. And would we be correct in assuming you have also taken the onus of investigating the matter? Yeah, though I've only got a rough idea of what's going on. On a related note, I've got a question for you. Do you know about the condemned sector of the Blacklight District? Yeah, we've poked our nose around there a few times. Would have been one of the first places searched when folks started going missing, though, no? That's not what I'm getting at. I was just asking because there's an uninhabited block just like it. The Blacklight District has a history of mobility, with it changing sites several times up till now. The condemned sector, too, once bustled with activity, only to be consigned to oblivion as a forgotten subterrance like so many others. And the one you refer to, the hole that lingering traces of those who vanished, that's what you mean to imply, yes? Exactly, but there's still a hitch about it that still nags at me. No one today will tread near that area, and with hardly any current residents even cognizant of it, and yet signs suggest that people have been gathering there. It was called the Culvert, by the way, once upon a time. The Culvert, meaning the underground watercourse? As far as I understand, the guild isn't aware of such a place, though perhaps Zin and Hazel have some knowledge of its existence. Well, it's the first time I'm hearing of it myself. But back onto the topic, if the missing persons are coming in and out of somewhere that's off everyone's radar, it's no wonder this case hasn't been cracked yet. Normally, I'd call this our problem to solve, but at this point, I'm not able to slap away a helping hand or two. So if you're offering, then that's that. I'll teach you how to get to the culvert. It's a deserted flood control facility about a stone's throw away from the Blacklight District. You're unlikely to get lost as long as you follow these directions I've jotted here. No one's managing it anymore, so there should be zero issue getting in. Thanks for the help, Jin, but are you sure you're okay with letting us in on this? Like I said, this place was consigned to oblivion, not covered up in some grand conspiracy. I'm not fussed about it one way or another. We done here? Good. Then get to it already. I've got a kiosk to run, but I'm sticking around here till you're done. So hurry up and solve this case, will ya? Weird to admit, but even though I kind of saw this coming, I'm still at a loss. She's just running by. Yeah, is she spying on us? Do you see her behind Rosette? Yeah, she always did get off the air of being more than just your average old lady to me, but still. Who would have thought the Kingpin of Blacklight District was right across the street from us all this time? Meh, I could tell there was something up with that crone for a while now. In any event, I believe our next destination is decided. The Culvert, another one of those abandoned zones. Odds are that's where the missing people went. According to Jin's instructions, we can reach it via the fork in the road to the condemned sector. Yes, just past the shutter. I haven't even realized it was connected to the entire drainage system. Seriously, it's like a labyrinth over there. Well, at least part of the way is already familiar. Shouldn't have to worry about getting too lost. We've got directions to guide us too, so let's head out as soon as we're ready. That damn hag. Just where the hell is she watching me from?
Space programs do.
What are you looking at?
What? You wanna go, punk?
More dungeon crawling. Holy cow, has this place been underneath our feet the whole time? Not even the guild was aware of its existence. If I were to wager a guess, I'd say this derelict structure has been neglected for 10, no, 20 years. Leave it to the Kingpin to know where even the Bracer Guild doesn't. I figured she'd at least have some connections of the shady as hell variety, but damn. Take a gander up there. Monsters of that ilk are scarcely seen in this day and age. It doesn't look like they're spirits, so I'm guessing they're mostly just normal monsters? More than likely, or at least that's what I'd like to believe. I'm detecting signs of people entering and leaving this place. Some of the footprints are old, while others are relatively new. Not sure if we'll find any of the missing people here, but we might as well see where those tracks lead. Considering what we went up against in the outskirts of this morning, we'll need to put those new shard tactics to good use. Tamam! Then let's be off. An underground culvert. There's bound to be danger waiting for us down here. Now's the time to show how much I've learned. Fairy can now use the S-Craft Ishtar's Blessing. Bothersome debuffs. Casting wind support, refreshing veil removes debuffs. Immune state for 4 turns. Oh, I need to put in my plugins. I haven't done that yet. I want you to have Celestial.
Odds updated.
It's a big AoE.
Of course! You may rely on me!
I guess with Reset Shield, we don't even really need this.
Don't worry, Citri's got your back.
Got it!
Understood.
You got it!
Calming poopery.
Commencing battle. Proceed with caution.
Take this! Get down! Snooze and lose! Kick some ass! They're down!
Activating skill.
I'll dice you all up! Pack some more! Nice! That went great!
Shall I prepare some sweets
Great.
for you, Mr.
It's
Arkwright?
flooded.
Ooh, it appears groundwater is seeping in from several places.
Proceed with caution, everyone.
Watch out for ranged attacks. Don't forget about your charge attack.
Gotcha! They're done! This is it! Punch in and kick some ass! Take this!
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
I ain't letting up! Over here! All for
Got it.
Nice!
Looks like some good loot.
Pretty hot shit, fam! There! What the hell is something like that doing down here?
We best keep our guards up moving forward.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Take this!
Looks like the gang's all here.
Let's get this rolling.
Forget about your charge attack. Many of them. Look out.
They're stunned!
Have my aid.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Go full throttle! ZOC, activate what you've got! Boost gauge fully replenished.
Nice! That went great!
Thanks for helping, Van.
Watch out for ranged attacks!
Oh, hey, a treasure chest.
Break 2.
You're in capable hands. That is a single element slot. Oh, a new skill. Let me...
Shifting to maintenance mode.
It's searching time.
I eagerly await your performance.
Don't forget about your charge attack!
Take this! This is it! This! In and kick some ass!
Got your back.
Activate your move!
Being fast! Take this! Reset!
Nice! That went great!
Shall I prepare some sweets for you, Mr. Arkwright?
Ready to move!
Watch out. I spot enemies.
Now! Take this! Not done yet! Deploying shards! COC!
Show them what you've got!
We're done! One more!
Activating skill!
Over here! All for you! Go for it, Elaine!
Engaging skill.
By steel.
Be roused! My sincere
I'll
thanks.
take that.
I should probably be upgrading their abilities. And I don't know if I did that. I don't think I did that when I went to the Marchand Garden.
I'll cover you! Reset! Take over! Let's party! Push back!
That went better than I...
Okay, so this is how I see their levels. Level 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. I can enhance them whenever. Oh.
Anticipated.
Putting the rest
Cool
of
if
us
I
to
could
shame,
upgrade
Reset.
Oh, hey,
everything.
a treasure chest.
That sounds like a lot of grinding.
I eagerly await your performance.
Don't forget about your charge attack!
Done now! You snooze, you lose the job!
Show them what you've got!
Gotcha!
Nice! That went great!
Thanks for helping, Van.
PP charge.
Performing shard search. Watch out. I spot enemies.
Commencing battle! Proceed with caution! There are so many of them! Here to support! Look out! Here to support! Show them what you've got!
Activating!
unlocked!
Let's party!
Yeah.
Got you covered.
Here to support!
Push that!
Mr. Wayne!
Have some more!
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
You kept that tight, Aaron.
Need to re-equip some stuff on Archive Solutions.
Something's there. Do a shard search.
Holy shit.
Give me your worst.
Use the shard boost to get the upper hand. Activating.
We're done!
Boost gauge
You're
limiter
up, Aaron!
unlocked.
Too slow!
Hello. Boost gauge limiter released.
Nice.
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
Your martial arts were most impressive, Mr. Way.
Got like 400 seat with the
Something's there. Do a shard search.
Deploying shards! I ain't letting them. Slow ass! Here goes! You're up, Aaron! Sucker! We're done!
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
Your talents are clear as day, Aaron.
Activating shards. Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Activate.
It's on you, Reset!
Activating skill. Boost gauge limiter removed. Boost gauge limiter released.
Activating skill.
Over here! All for you!
Skill performance enhanced.
Does Energy Charger give our entire team? Or is it just me? Because I feel like
Shifting
it's
to
just
maintenance
me, but
mode.
I want to be sure. Energy Recharger. I think it's only for them.
This present.
Gotcha! Let's get this rolling. There! There! There!
Show them what you're really capable of.
There! Next! Take this!
We gonna get a move on or what?
Shock one up, shock one up. Good stuff.
Okay.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Let me handle this.
Firestorm.
That is a single element slot.
Freak
Oh, a new skill. Skill set amended. That is a single element slot.
Boost gauge fully replenished.
Got it!
Got it!
Watch it, that one's big.
Let's get this They ambushed us! Bring it on!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Got your number!
You won't best me.
Boost
Bonus
gauge
round.
upgraded.
On your heel.
Escape
Reset,
route
take
secure.
over!
We should go
Output maximized. Here
Balls in your
activating
court.
skill.
Cannot run.
Here I go!
Activating skill.
Slow ass!
How dare you!
Show me what you
Engaging
got.
skill.
Lord Ornis!
My sincere
I'll
thanks.
take that.
Activating
Target
skill.
locked. Mr. Way! If we please.
I don't want them to use their shit so that way they get
My move now.
they get experience and ability. I like how there's merit to using multiple different skills now.
Got your back.
Or I guess this is a feature that's been here for a while.
We should go on the attack.
Let's party!
Initiating drive.
How dare you!
Initiating drive.
Now's a great time for a shark.
Got you covered.
By steel.
Be round.
My sincere
I'll
thanks.
take that.
Too slow.
You can do it. Here.
Not done yet!
Under here.
You have my aid.
Now. Think fast. Take this. One more.
Show them what you got. Got your back. Make your move.
Some elements look effective.
Gotcha.
Here to help.
Activating.
Cover you.
Elaine.
Got it.
Have some more. That's how it goes.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Status parameters upgraded.
Nice. And we got a new
Treasure located.
art craft. That's exciting. Nice.
Watch out. I spot enemies.
Let's get this rolling.
The cap is right. They fought few shots to play lambs to the slaughter. Now is an opportune time for me.
Double up!
No problem.
We're set! Take over!
Go all in on it.
Initiating drive.
I suggest we start.
Engaging skill.
Ordis.
My sincere
I'll
thanks.
take that.
Your turn.
Use a shard boost to activate.
Too slow.
Got your number.
I won't hold back.
Now's your chance for a shot boost.
Bonus round!
Now is an opportune time to boost.
May we proceed with caution.
Keep moving, Van!
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
We're done.
Nice.
I will always strive to better myself.
Nice. Good job, Aline.
Understood.
Watch out. Spot enemies. Do your worst.
Don't forget about your charge.
An enemy advantage. Do be careful.
My move now.
So full throttle. ZOC, activate. Activating skill.
Over here. We're done. One more.
Certain arts will work better. Activating skill. Boost gauge limiter.
Nice. That went great.
Shall I prepare some sweets for you, Mr. Arkwright? Pardon me. This presence.
It's Looks like the gang's all here. Let's get this rolling.
Oh wait, I didn't heal.
Don't forget about your charges. Filling shards, whatever you need. Now's your chance for a shard boost.
We gotta get Lane.
Activating skill. Here we go.
Get another.
Activating skill.
Target locked. There's Mr. Arkwright.
Let's party!
You're up, Aaron! Sucker!
Get to it, Eau Claire! Let's party!
Not a chance. Got your back. Not a chance. Your turn.
Just try.
I won't miss this chance. Guardian, Miss Eau Claire. On your heel.
You have my
Here to support.
Use a sharp shot. You got it.
Easy target.
Here goes.
Got it.
Nice. That was great.
Pretty hot shit, Van. Looks like some good loot.
Fearsome foe. Time to get serious.
I eagerly await your performance.
You've got a charge attack.
This is it.
What do you say we rough them up a little? Here goes.
Understood.
Here goes. Take this. COC. Activate. Take down. Take this.
Got your back.
COC. Activate.
Let's party!
Elaine.
Okay.
One more.
Activating skill.
Go for it, Elaine.
Engaging skill.
Sucker.
Aaron.
I won't miss this chance.
Hit him.
You'll be sorry for that.
Too slow.
Activating skill.
I have.
Here to support.
Engaging skill.
Here. Easy target.
Reset.
Now initiating drive.
Go.
Please.
Bonus round!
Now
Serves you right!
My chance.
Activating skill.
Perfect.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Shall I prepare?
let me handle this. Don't worry, Citri's got your back.
Shifting to maintenance mode. Got a new skill.
Some sweets for you, Mr. Arkwright?
Now we're talking. That one looks tough.
Beginning engagement. Brace yourself. Not gonna get out your charge attack.
Now where?
Gotcha then! Take this! Nice! That went great!
Pretty hot shit, Van.
Oh wait, I got a message. No, wait. Oh my god, I'm dumb.
Pardon me.
Looks like some good loot.
Okay.
There!
Boost gauge fully replenished. Something's there. Do a shard search. Activating shard.
Here to help.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Here to help.
Show them what you got.
We're done!
Boost
Here
gauge
goes.
limiter unlocked. Activating skill.
Take that!
Here to help. I'll cover you.
Boost gauge limit.
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
You kept that tight, Aaron. Take
I eagerly await your performance.
Don't forget about your charge attack. Activating skill. You wish. Here to support.
Sucker!
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
Your martial
Watch out for
arts were
ranged
most
attacks.
impressive, Mr. Wei.
Watch out. I spot enemies.
Boost gauge fully replenished. Warning. A-level threat detected.
Cast.
Let me. Don't worry. Citri's got your back. Let me handle this.
Take this! There! There! Take this! Next! Take this!
You're too far from the enemy. Combat over. Processing data.
I got like, no secrets for that. Because I didn't do that in a turn-based combat. Just my bad.
Oh my. Quite the reception.
Let's get this rolling.
Show them what you're really capable of.
Now, let's finish the job.
There are so many of them. Look out!
They're stunned. Balls in your court. Follow up, right? Worth.
You have my aid.
Have some more.
You have my aid.
Activating skill.
Have some
Wide
more.
open.
Miss Eau Claire! Yeah, allow me. We can win this!
Engaging skill.
Here!
That fight felt pretty good.
That's the way, Elaine.
Let's take a quick breather there.
As much as I would love to take on this enemy, I'm not sure if you guys heard my father, but he needs to do something in my room, so I'm going to stop here. Thank you guys so much for coming out onto my stream. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I will see you guys again probably tomorrow, and for more Daybreak or Dota, not sure, but I'll let you know, or you will see. Good night, goodbye, thanks for hanging out.